Mermaids have fascinated us since the beginning of time. These half-women, half-fish creatures of the deep have been with us in one form or another since at least the 18th century BC. Human fish forms are seen, for example, with Triton, the mythological creature of ancient Greece. This is one of the earliest manifestations, still with us today. The story of the mermaid is a familiar one. The young, beautiful mermaid rises out of the deep, meets a princely human, and falls in love. The image of the mermaid has taken on much significance over the centuries. As such, images of mermaids can be seen in friezes, sculptures, and carvings all over the British Isles. Here, we have a famous one in Clonfert Cathedral in County Galway on the coast of Ireland. It's a reminder of the lifestyle there, and in so many places throughout the British Isles where man lived through the sea, where the sea sustained life. Day after day, year after year, men must have stared out over what represented more than half their world and wondered what must lie beyond, in the depths of the great oceans. So real were these mermaids in the minds of seafaring men that sightings of them were reported quite frequently. In the Journal of Christopher Columbus, there is an entry reporting such a sighting on the 9th of January, 1493. The mermaid went by many names. Siren is a common name for the creature, who is normally depicted holding a mirror, sitting upon the rocks, and combing her long silken hair. Selkie is popular in Ireland, as is the Irish word mer. When one looks at the Irish word mer, from mer meaning sea, and o meaning maiden or young woman, one thinks of that pronunciation today and how such pronunciations of Irish words and surnames have changed and anglicized over the centuries. So strong was the belief in mermaids upon the British Isles, and in Ireland in particular, that it has been reported that some families in Ireland trace their lineage back to a mermaid as family matriarch. But which families? Again, a look at the word murra and familiarity with Gaelic names turned English makes one wonder if the common Irish name Murray could be the family that traces itself back to a mermaid mother. Delving into what remains of information regarding family crests of days gone by, one finds numerous Murray family crests described as displaying a mermaid. James Murray, recorded in the Leon office in 1672, a mermaid holding a sword in her dexter hand proper. John Murray, a mermaid holding a mirror in the dexter hand and a comb in the sinister hand. William Murray, 1722, a mermaid holding in her dexter hand a mirror and her sinister a comb proper. Major Alexander Bruce Murray, a mermaid with a mirror in her dexter hand and a comb in her sinister hand proper. Because of the great importance the sea played in the lives of man on the shores of the British Isle, combined with stories of families owing their lineage directly back to a living mermaid, the typical way Irish Gaelic words are anglicized, and the evidence of the Murray coats of armors and crests reported here, it is reasonable to believe that some branches of the Murray family before the 1700s owed their very existence to these beautiful creatures of the deep.